At 2:30 p.m., the Chicago Detention Center's intake room buzzed with hostility. Lena Carter, 50, sat handcuffed in her running gear, sweat drying on her brow. Officer Derek Vance, 42, gripped her braids, yanking hard. "Stay still," he sneered, clippers roaring. Black hair fell in clumps to the concrete. "Look at this mess," Officer Carla Ruiz, 38, laughed, filming with her phone. Lena's eyes stung with tears, but her voice held firm. "This violates protocol." Vance smirked, shaving another strip. "Keep talking, troublemaker." Lena stared into his body camera. "Tomorrow at 9 a.m., you'll regret this." The timestamp glowed, 2:30 p.m. In 18 hours, Vance and Ruiz would face the consequences of humiliating the wrong woman. Their scheme would unravel, and justice would rise. Drop a comment. Have you faced abuse by authority? Hit that like button, subscribe, and join Sofia Stories for stories of triumph. Let us dive in. 24 hours earlier, Lena Carter stood in her modest Chicago office, a public defender with 25 years of experience. Her desk held case files, a photo of her son, Jamal, and a bronze pendant engraved with "Truth Prevails," a gift from her late mentor, Judge Esther Brooks. At 50, Lena's sharp legal mind had freed 87 wrongfully accused clients. Her current case targeted officers Vance and Ruiz, linked to a bail bond kickback scheme. Evidence showed they defunneled $1.2 million to a corrupt bail agency, targeting low-income arrestees. Their 23 combined complaints dismissed without review hinted at deeper corruption. Lena's paralegal, Tasha Evans, 30, handed her a report. "They're extorting families, Lena. X posts confirm it." Lena nodded, her pendant gleaming. Tomorrow's hearing would expose them. Lena's phone buzzed with a text from Jamal, 22, a law student. "Mom, protests downtown are escalating. Stay safe." She replied, "I'll be fine, son. Justice finds a way." After years of threats for defending the marginalized, Lena carried a discreet recorder, Jamal's gift. At noon, she swapped her blazer for running clothes, an old Northwestern hoodie, leggings, sneakers, and jogged near the Civic Plaza. Protests against police misconduct swelled, signs reading "End Corruption Now." News vans circled, officers in riot gear lined the streets. Lena didn't know Vance and Ruiz were on crowd control, their radios crackling, authorize aggressive tactics. At 1:30 p.m., tear gas exploded 30 feet away. Lena coughed, eyes burning, dropping her phone. The crowd surged. She stumbled toward her parked Prius. "Stop!" Vance shouted, baton ready. Ruiz followed, smirking. "You're with the protesters," Vance accused, grabbing her arm. "I'm just jogging," Lena said, coughing. "Check my ID." Ruiz laughed. "Throwing bottles, huh?" They cuffed her, ignoring her purse spilling onto the sidewalk, recorder rolling unnoticed. Disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, Vance lied for his body cam. Lena's calm unnerved them. "Verify my identity," she said. "You'll wish you had." At the detention center, intake officer Jamal Reed, 35, processed Lena, his face weary from protest arrests. "Another troublemaker," Ruiz said, shoving Lena forward. Reed hesitated, sensing her composure. "Standard procedure," Vance barked, grabbing clippers. "Hair check for contraband." Lena knew the policy hair searches required felony charges, not misdemeanors. That's illegal, she said. Ruiz filmed, laughing. Look at this nest. Vance cut roughly, braids falling. Arrestees in holding cells gasped, some filming. This ain't right, one shouted, streaming live. Hashtag Chicago Injustice trended, 20,000 views. Lena's voice cut through. Every action here is recorded. Tomorrow, truth comes out. Vance paused, clippers humming. What's that mean? Lena faced the security camera. It means justice doesn't sleep. Reed's radio crackled, APB, Public Defender Lena Carter missing. Last seen near Plaza. Reed dropped his pen, staring at Lena's half-shaved head. Vance, that's Lena Carter, he whispered. Ruiz's phone slipped. Vance froze. The lawyer? Lena stood, orange jumpsuit stark against her dignity. The lawyer whose case against you starts tomorrow. Silence gripped the room. An arrestee shouted, they got a defender. The live stream hit 50,000 views. Reed stammered, we'll fix this. Lena's gaze was steel. You can't fix what's already broken. Her recorder, recovered from the plaza, held every word. Vance's radio buzzed, supervisor to intake, now. Hashtag Carter Fights Back trended, 100,000 views. By 3 p.m., Chief Anita Brooks, 55, and Mayor Marcus Tate, 60, arrived with Union Rep Greg Holt, 45. Lena, in a county beanie, sat in Reed's office. Ms. Carter, this was a mistake, Brooks began. Lena cut in. A mistake recorded for the world. Holt tried, we'll handle this internally. Lena's voice was icy. It's public now. 200,000 viewers saw your officer's crimes. Social media erupted, hashtag Justice for Lena led with 300,000 posts. Ex-users shared clips at Civil Rights Now, systemic abuse caught live. At Legal Truth, Vance and Ruiz targeted her knowingly. At home, Lena sat with Jamal, her beanie off, revealing patchy stubble. Mom, they tried to break you, Jamal said, tears falling. Lena touched her pendant. They broke their own shield, son. She called Tasha. File a federal civil rights suit. Get all footage, body cams, security, phones. Tasha replied, already on it. FBI's involved. By morning, the live stream hit 5 million views. CNN reported, Public Defender Lena Carter assaulted by officers she was investigating. MSNBC added, her case could redefine police accountability. Day 2, Lena's office became a hub. FBI agent Carlin Gwynn, 40, spread evidence across her desk, bank records showing Vance and Ruiz's $1.5 million in kickbacks from quick bail bonds, targeting Black and Latino arrestees. They inflated charges to trap people, Carla said. Lena studied a map of arrests, 68% in minority neighborhoods. Tasha pulled X threads at Justice Seeker, quick bail paid cops to keep us locked up. Lena typed orders, review every arrest they made. If they framed me, they framed others. At 4 a.m., Lena's alarm blared, motion sensors triggered. A truck idled outside, graffiti on her mailbox, quit or else. Jamal's phone rang with threats, back off, or your mom's done. Lena called 911, but the operator hesitated, police detail, ma'am. No, Lena said, heart racing. The truck sped off. Tasha arrived with private security. Lena, you're a target, she said. Lena deleted a drafted resignation email. They don't scare me off. Day 5, Internal Affairs Detective Zara Brooks, 35, entered Lena's office with Reed. I've tracked Vance and Ruiz for years, Zara said, revealing a USB drive. Their burner phones texts planning your arrest. Messages flashed, Vance to Ruiz, lawyer S jogging today. Make her a protester. Lena's jaw tightened. They knew. Reed added, my body cam caught them after hours, bragging about teaching you a lesson. The audio played, think she'll drop our case now? Ruiz laughed. Lena's tears fell, but her resolve hardened. They targeted me to protect their scam. Day 7, Lena entered Cook County Court in her suit, pendant gleaming, no beanie. The courtroom rose, silent with respect. People versus Vance and Ruiz, she announced, taking the prosecution table. The officers, in jumpsuits, sat with lawyer Ellen Grant, 48. Grant moved for dismissal, Ms. Carter's bias is clear. Lena countered, as their victim, unqualified to expose their crimes. The gallery cheered. Lena's gavel struck. Agent Carla displayed evidence, body cam footage of Lena's shaved head, Ruiz's laughter echoing. $1.8 million in kickbacks, Carla said, showing bank records. Victims testified, Tasha Green, 25, a student, framed for theft, bailed out for $5,000. Marcus Reed, 40, a teacher, falsely arrested, paid $7,000. They profited off our pain, Tasha said. Lena played Reed's audio, she's just another loudmouth, Vance sneered. The courtroom gasped. Lena stood. Vance, for civil rights violations, fraud, and conspiracy, 10 years federal prison. Ruiz, 8 years for the same. Vance shouted, this is revenge. Lena's voice was calm. This is accountability. The gallery erupted, hashtag LenaWins trending at 10 million views. Outside, 20,000 cheered, signs reading justice for 47 victims. 3 months later, Lena's hair grew back, short and proud. Her legal aid coalition freed 62 wrongfully detained, funded by $2 million from quick bail as seized assets. Jamal led a youth advocacy program, mentoring kids like Marcus. Vance and Ruiz mopped prison floors, their badges gone. Chief Zara Brooks reformed the department, mandating transparency. Lena's pendant shone as she told Jamal, truth prevailed. CNN reported, Carter's law passes, ensuring bail reform nationwide. What's your story of fighting injustice? Comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe to Sofia Stories for more tales of triumph. Share this with someone who needs hope. Until next time.